This video is for Zodiac Libra. This is your Lunar Eclipse Energy Report, channeled read message, and it's basically for the time period of July 27, 2018 through January 21st, 2019. Welcome and greetings. Thank you for tuning in and watching Medium Tarot TV channel. My name is Edward, Psychic Medium, your soul messenger host, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live. This lifetime. Let's get busy. All right. So on July 27th, 2018, there's a total lunar eclipse. The next total lunar eclipse is going to be January 20th, 21st, 2019. That's how we come up with the time frame. All right. So let's see the energy that we have for you. All right. There's two time periods that actually come up here. First, think back around either Aries 2018 or around it is Aries 2018. That's the time period. All right. So that would be around April 21st. Or is that March 21st? Around March 21st to April 21st, that month. Okay? Think back then. That was the beginning of the end for you, but I mean that in a very good way. That was the start of initiation for you. What occurred around that time, that month, was a signal of things that are either to come or could be, depending on what you were wanting, desiring, working on to attract, manifest, create. Now, if you weren't, then whatever energy that's going on within is what we end up attracting. The good, the bad, the wise, and or the wicked. And I say that because we can say and do all the right things, but if our energy within is iffy, wobbly, negative, that's what we end up attracting. Any area of our life, by the way. Okay. That was a turning point for you. And with the Aries new moon of, I believe it was April 15th, 2018, that was big push and a launch for us all, collectively, to move forward in our lives. And it's also the beginning of, according to my calculations, the beginning of the Zodiac year 2018. That video is, you can review it if you wish. Just go to either Zodiac sign Libra or any other that you resonate with on the website. Whatever, any other 12 Zodiac signs, it's there to review. There was also an acceptance that went down around that time as well. You either accepted that you were in your own way, or in a situation that things can only be what they are. Okay? Because a lot of times things are out of our control. Especially if we're working with other people, they have free will. Okay? They change their mind. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for not so good. But it is what it is. All right. The core of this energy, read, channel message report for you, is actually wonderful. It is actually bringing us to the time of coming up, the winter solstice, which is, I believe, and also could be the month of Capricorn. So the winter solstice, I believe, is December 21st, 2018. It's the winter solstice here in the States, United States. It's the first official day of winter here in the States. But it's around that time period, or the month of Capricorn, which would be December 21st to around the end of this report, around January 21st. 2019. I don't really know the exact dates, but it's around that. Okay. There's either something that you're working towards at that time, something you want to launch or progress or add on a new layer or level to around that time. But it feels like a time of great joy for you. Okay? So it's definitely something to look forward to. So the ball got rolling, so to speak, around either Aries 2018 or around the spring equinox of March 20th, March 21st, spring equinox here in the States, around that time period, March 20th, 21st, or that month of Aries. Then Capricorn, it is getting physical. It is getting tangible. It is real. It is touchable. So you go from the untouchables to the touchable. But to the tangible, where you actually see it happening. Okay? It's one thing to have theory and to have hope and inspiration and create visualization, but it's another thing to actually see it happening before your eyes. Okay? But there's a buildup. Okay? And then the energy that you're working towards here. All right. This is good news for all writers. Or anyone having anything to do with the written word. Okay? Very good news. There is progression in your career. That's what I'm getting. That's good. But you're all suggested to perhaps keep a journal or a diary or do a vlog. Whatever you decide to do, it feels like it needs to be public. So it feels like, you know, when they do the making of a film or the making of a documentary or the making of something, that's what this feels like. So it's like a day-to-day, the making of something. Okay? Think about how you can implement that, because that's there's a learning process with that, a learning curve with that. It's creative, it's good for business, it's good for whatever you want. Okay? That's really coming in strong for you. Okay? All right, so think about how you could implement that. I would say think to start that anytime you want, actually. This is being actually filmed and uploaded on the earlier, so the first time you watch or listen to this, start to formulate how you can implement that. So I guess what I'm saying is you don't have to wait until July 27 to actually start that project. You can if you want. It's up to you. But if you are watching this on the early side, I would do the research development prior. So you are ready for July 27, 2018. Okay? Now, typically, normally, full moons or lunar eclipse, full moons are not a time to start something. Usually it's more towards the new moon. But this feels very different. Plus, it's a lunar eclipse, so it's in its own energy orb influence. It's very different than just a typical full moon. Okay? Because it's an arc, it's a journey, it's an experience. And at this point, it's 6 months. Okay? Span of time. All right. Now, the reason why you are to do some type of diary or journal, and that you don't have to, there's like one that that's suggested to share with the public and one that you may or may not want to. That's up to you. But when you're doing, and it involves the written word specifically, and again, you can share it or not, but that part. But you will receive messages. You will be channeling, okay? You will be receiving foresight, insight into matters that, whatever pertaining to whatever project or whatever you are working on at that time in your life, on your path, okay? It's channeling, okay? Some of you will be great with that. Some of you will be off-put by that, but I'm going to lovingly tell you to not give up and go with the process, because it can be a little bit like, where did that come from? Well, it came from your higher self. It came from your connection with the universe. All right. Remember, we're spiritual beings that just so happen to be in a physical body this time around. So, all right. Let me see if there's anything else I can add to this. Keyword would be initiation, and there's a big boost for all people who are writers and who work and/or work with the written word. Big boost. I know there's one more thing I have to say, though. You will surprise yourself in a good way. You'll surprise yourself. You will surpass what you thought was possible for you. And the way to do that is unconventional. Unconventional means going beyond your comfort zone. Okay? All right, your personal comfort zone. All right, I feel good about that. All right, so if you've enjoyed, resonated, benefited from this energy read, report, channel message, would you please like, share, subscribe? It's greatly appreciated. To those who do, thank you. Subscribe to our e-newsletter. Tons of member perks for those who do. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can donate. You can have a psychic reading session with myself and my guides. Check out link Libra on the website, or any other zodiac sign link that you are drawn to, moon sign, sun sign, rising ascendant, or whatever that you're drawn to. There's additional content, and it's updated on a weekly basis. Okay, so have a great journey with this lunar eclipse, and we hope to see you real soon in another video. Take care.